these are the it candy right now. All right, and it's office hours time. Ooh, it is so hot. The Halloween candy that I'm bringing to my next class. Time for our walk with Oreo and Pocky. Because I look like this.
Steps?
Bye, Jojo. I'm going to work. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another week of Office Hours with Jess. It's been a little bit of time since I've done a more vlog style video, and since it's Halloween week and I'm doing a little bit of that to incorporate with my classes and my students, I thought I would show you all what it's like to be an assistant professor at a large university during Halloween week, which is also sort of midterms week. Well, it's the end of midterms week now. I am officially done giving all the midterms in all my classes, but I am excited to show you all what it's like in a more middle of the semester week of my life as an assistant professor. Since you last saw my office, I've also done a lot to fill it up a little bit more so it's not quite as bare. So let me show you. Let me start over here. So I added some magnets to the magnetic cabinet thing, filing cabinets. I have no files in there, but it's a great magnetic board just to add some of that. I have a little calendar. I just put up that national park map to add to my national park-y vibe going in that corner. I brought in a whiteboard that I don't know if I'll ever use, but I have it there. And I added more books to my bookshelf just to make it seem more lively in here. Oh, and I brought in a hot water boiler so I can have some hot water in the morning. Yeah, it feels a little more homey in here. So in the spirit of Halloween this week, I asked all my classes, let me back up. In all my classes, every class, I always do a little icebreaker fun question. We're not really breaking the ice anymore, I hope, because it's like this far into the semester. But I always ask a question and also use that to take attendance. And it's always a fun question. Like one week I did Coachella or Stagecoach, and fun stuff like that. Today I'm doing a standard, what are you gonna be for a Halloween question, and I have a whole slide made for that, which is fun. A couple weeks ago though, I did what is your favorite candy or snack, because I'm officially stocking up my office and also wanted to bring Halloween candy to my one in-person class, and I found out that a lot of my students like these things called nerd gummy clusters. Apparently these are the it candy right now. So I got this specially, and then also bulk Costco sale candy to bring to class and keep in my office. I'm gonna bring this to class on Thursday, the day before Halloween. So I stopped by my office to get a tape dispenser because I needed some tape. And I walked away with this jacket that apparently my college gave me. So that's cool. All right, and it's office hours time. I have my door open. Students usually don't come. They usually come to my Zoom office hours, but it's nice and I'm here. I get some work done, and sometimes students do drop by and then they can grab some of that candy that I bought. So we'll see. I don't know if people are coming today. Another thing I have to do is every time I go to the bathroom during office hours, I have to put this up because the bathroom is so far away. It is 90 degrees. Last week of October. This is what I get for staying in California to be a professor, but I'm happy about it. I love hot versus cold. So no one came to my in-person office hours, so now on to Zoom to teach my online health evaluation class. Whew, that was a long day of teaching. I forgot that someone was coming to observe me in class today, so I felt like I really had to be on. But it was a good day. I'm done. I'm walking back to my car now in the very, very overly hot October weather, and we'll go back home, hopefully get a quick workout in, and then do more work. So now that I'm back in my car and sitting and can think, I should explain what the observation was for today. So I'm taking part in this voluntary faculty formative feedback project where another professor will come to my class and observe me and administer a survey to my students and also just give me feedback on how I'm doing and how I can improve and make my classes more interactive, etc. So wanting to do this early on in my career so I can continue to make my teaching better and improve upon myself and be a good teacher to my students. So that happened today, and I did remember she was coming. Ooh, it is so hot, but my mom and I just did a very quick workout, our usual ritual of watching great food truck race and doing a quick strength workout together. And then now I'm gonna have a little snack and get some work done. So I showered, I'm back on my computer, I'm getting a little bit of work done before hopping on a call to discuss a grant that I'm submitting. I forgot to mention earlier today that I have 2 grants due this week, both to TRDRP. So remember that letter of intent that I submitted was accepted. So that's due now, this week, Halloween week. 2 grants. One is mine, where I'm PI for new investigator. And then this other grant is a training grant that I'm serving as a student mentor for and also a co-investigator. So I'm helping get together some last minute things for that. So we're meeting to discuss getting those last minute things together. And then I have to be stressed about making sure all of my grants make it in by the deadline, which is this Thursday. And that's going to be a little stressful. And then after this meeting, I have 3 more meetings with students. One of them is a mentoring meeting. 2 is to meet with 2 students who are helping me on a research project. One of them is actually going to do their MPH internship with me, so I'm excited for those, but it's just a busy evening. Like, I realized that my professor life now is that I do work all day and then I have little breaks here and there. It's still flexible, but then I do end up having afternoon, evening meetings. So I'm working more, but I love it. And it's at least enjoyable work with students. So I am finally done with meetings and it is dark outside. It is 7:30 and this is just when I have to walk JoJo late at night because I worked so late. I forgot to mention that all the doggos are here for Halloween week to play. So it is Thursday now. I'm back on campus. I didn't vlog yesterday because it was kind of just a boring day. I had some meetings, but I did get my TRDRP grant in, which was very exciting. I submitted it like at just after 5 p.m. Spent all day kind of troubleshooting some stuff with our grants manager here at Cal State Long Beach, but it's in, so yay. And then I was helping my other team work on the training grant that we're also submitting. That I think I'm gonna have to work on this morning, and it's due at noon, but we can do it. 2 grant kind of week, but we're doing it, and yeah. So that happened, and then I went to a DRPH info session last night just to show my support as faculty helping with the DRPH program here. And today is another day. It's the day before Halloween, so like I said, I'll bring my candy and snacks to my students in class today, and I didn't dress up. Maybe I should have. And another thing I did yesterday, I had a student come to me because they were working on their statements for college and wanted some just like general advice of where to start. So I actually created a guide for this, and this is something I'm trying to do more and more of, is create guides. So whenever I answer a question for one student that might be helpful for many students, I try to then like summarize it in like one like infographic sheet type thing. And so this is a new project that I've started. So I created one that helps kind of walk you through the steps of brainstorming, writing, and then refining a personal statement, which, as you all know, I have a video, multiple videos on, but now have it in like a 1-pager. All right, I just taught my Zoom class. The grant, the training grant that I'm on is officially submitted too. I also submitted a manuscript this morning, so it's been very productive. I have all my Halloween candy that I'm bringing to my next class in this bag, and it's a fun day. All right, so I am done with class for today. It was so cute. So many of my students in my biostats class came up to me at the end and was like, oh, what classes are you teaching next semester? I want to make sure to sign up for those. And I was like, oh, my students want me again. Anyway, so that was heartwarming. Anyway, but now I have to drive home, have to run some errands, and then try to make it back to get to office hours, my Zoom office hours in time, and then I'll be done for the day.
Jojo, who's that? Who's that?
Jojo, do you remember me? Yay, I'm home. Time for our walk with Oreo and Pocky. They're watching a scary movie with their headphones in while I do work because I cannot watch scary movies.
Using Scribe AI.
So I'm in a meeting.
Or you can add a ready-made guide, or you can do both.
And my camera's off
Okay,
because
so
I
just
look like
follow the
this.
steps under option 2.
We're on a Halloween day walk. Yay, we did it! We took our photo! So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on another episode of Office Hours with Jess.
Pocky was the best dog.